Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Boku no Hero Academia 2nd Season, or Season 2 on episode 24, or you can call it My Hero Academia Season 2 on episode 24. This episode right here, those of you guys who watched it will understand that this was nothing more than Izuku and Bakugo's practical exam against a villain. And apparently we all know that that villain is All Might, which is they're practical. Of course, at the beginning of the episode, Bakugo have some bitterness and sourness and hatred towards Izuku, obviously. This has been stated and already been confirmed throughout the series of My Hero Academia. Obviously, Bakugo does not want to have any, cooperation with Izuku at all, which is why his cooperation level with anyone else is very, very low. Compared to his other abilities, it's really high, but cooperation is one of his weakest points. And when Izuku was trying to talk to Bakugo about strategy, Bakugo just hit him aside, verbally and physically, as he finds him annoying and says he does not want to hear another word from his mouth again. Eventually, All Might decides to make a move, and he launched a powerful shockwave, which is enough to devastate half the city. And we have to understand this, okay? He is wearing heavyweights. Even he realizes that these things are really, really heavy. And he's not even at his top performance at all because of these heavyweights on his legs and arms. And overall dynasty or overall abilities, he is one reason why he's at the number one spot of being that number one hero. And of course, when Bakugo tries to take on All Might by himself, while Izuku tries to tell Bakugo, we gotta get the hell out of here because this is too much, this is something that we can't even freaking handle right now. Even All Might tries to tell this to Bakugo, etc., that you can't just expect yourself improvement, etc. I understand why you're so angry or why you're so hateful towards Izuku because of his improvement. But Bakugo, there's a difference between a level 50 and a level 1. He even told Bakugo that verbally by saying, you're just a little midget, you're just a little small guy who's just entered the heroic courses of your career. Don't expect anything where you could how am I supposed to say it, to win. Bakugo, on the other hand, he hates the idea of wanting to work with Izuku, that scum, which he calls him, or Deku. He therefore also says in a certain way that if that was the case, then he would rather lose. This really upsets Izuku because he remembers back then, when Bakugo took on 2 4th graders, he did not lose at all. He kept going and says a hero will always find a way. And eventually, of course, this is one of these traits that Izuku admired, and it was Bakugo's persistency in wanting to win. And therefore, he got really upset when he heard that from Kacchan, and then he ends up punching him in the face and says, "Don't say that you want to lose like that easily. You freaking hear me?" And eventually, of course, that Izuku was trying to talk to Bakugo once again after running away from him after landing somewhat of a serious punch on Bakugo's face, and then they managed to escape from All Might for a bit. Of course, Bakugo, on the other hand, deep down, he knows that this is an impossible match to win. He does not state that or say it at all, but it is really said in his voice and his expressions and how he says it out loud, etc., verbally. Because Izuku was thinking of an idea how to get the hell out of here and just pass the exam, but Bakugo's we are already at a corner right now. This guy, there's no way we're not gonna escape by not fighting him. We have to fight him. And then therefore, Bakugo, on the other hand, gets an idea, and he gives one of the grenaders to Izuku, while Bakugo gives a distraction to All Might, and Izuku makes a devastating shot towards him. So this just shows that Bakugo was willing to work with Izuku in the end after realizing the situation. Of course, like he did not want to accept it and he would rather lose, but after reminded by Izuku, don't say that you want to lose that easily. That's not just you, etc. Eventually, they do almost make it to the escape gate, but All Might appeared right in front of them real fast and destroy the grenaders, or Bakugo's grenaders, and eventually ends up having the advantage over them, and it really is causing some major damage. It's really causing some major pain towards them right now. Right now, Bakugo decides to use his explosions without his grenaders and ends up launching Izuku to the exit gate. But apparently, Izuku gets hit by All Might in the back really badly after he used a new hamster smash to catch up to him as a booster. Like, he turned his back and then launched an attack, and then he gets recoiled and back into Izuku's back. Of course, Bakugo mentions that those gauntlets he had were supposed to be used so he could use his maximum power without any risk. And now and there's no way he can beat anyone unless he takes risk. And therefore he tells Deku to get going, etc. And he ends up telling Deku to get going right now because he will distract All Might with everything he's got. But apparently that does not faze All Might and gets ready to fail Izuku and Bakugo. But apparently when Izuku sees that Bakugo's in trouble, etc., he cannot just leave him. He therefore decides to use his one for all cowl, etc., and look at All Might in the face and smile and tells All Might to move and manage to land a good punch on him and take Bakugo and get to the exit gate. Of course, All Might was trying to go over there to stop him from doing so, but apparently he's already injured a bit. Not to mention he's got weights on, heavy weights that he even mentioned. So it was like it was like a little bit too much for All Might to try to catch up eventually. And All Might thinks in his mind that Izuku, despite him, he could have just walked through the exit gate and leave his partner behind. But realizing that if someone is in trouble, he's not going to stand around and just leave or watch. I mean, obviously, you're not just going to stand around and watch, etc., unless you're really cold-hearted like that. But Izuku did what he had to do and save Bakugo and take him to the exit gate together, which just shows that Izuku's not that kind of person to leave someone in trouble behind. Even though it may benefit him in a certain way, he's not going to leave anyone behind and making sure that they're safe as well. Which shows a lot about Izuku, that he's very selfless, etc. It's been confirmed and always been showing that throughout the entire series of Hero Academia, obviously. Despite certain situations here and there, we have to it, of course, that the recovery girl was not happy about the injuries for Izuku and Bakugo, because Izuku, he almost had a permanent injury that was enough to cause some major mischief and damage. As for the students of UA who watched Izuku and Bakugo's match, they were happy that they passed, because they were really concerned at first because of Bakugo's personality, etc. And seeing how All Might is that strong, they realize how dangerous he is, etc. Of course, we have to it that Izuku and Bakugo go off to sleep, obviously, because they are hecka exhausted to that sense. But eventually, after the exams for everyone, etc., we have to it that Izuku gave a narration about how some students learn from their mistakes and how powerless they are. Eventually, everyone learned something in the end after their practical exam. And after that, I think there was a post-credit scene or a scene before the credits, etc. I don't know which one's which. I forgot. Sorry for forgetting. We have to it that two people showed up of wanting to join the villain alliance and talk to Stain about it. And we've seen these two people before many episodes ago. I'm pretty sure it's before the ending of the episode or during an episode. I don't know, but those two look like they want to join the villain alliance because of one reason. Well, that will be revealed next week. Anyways, the episode was pretty slick. Seeing Izuku and Bakugo, despite Bakugo doesn't like the idea of working with Izuku, but that's the only way to win. He hates that idea, but he reluctantly decides to accept it in order to pass the exam. He even gave Izuku a shot to go through the exit gate, etc., by launching him in the air and distract All Might with everything he's got. And of course, I forgot to mention that Bakugo's explosion is literally taking effect on him because the recoil was really devastating and it was tiring him out. Or giving him major pain, right? Physical pain. So overall, pretty cool episode, etc. Looking forward to the final one. And just by the preview of that next episode, obviously, there is a chance that there will be a season 3, which I really hope so. Because the way how it went, etc., there's no way that they're not going to do a season 3 unless they really are not expected not to. And that would be ridiculous. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.